So this is actually a very good question. What's going on with the SA rate in Alaska? And the answer might surprise you. What's going on has less to do with Alaska and more how each state approaches reporting SA differently. Each state has a different way of reporting SA, all with different qualifications, different windows, so on and so forth. In fact, the FBI on their sexual assault page actually cautions against rating them, which is why I don't bring them up in videos very often. And let me show you. This is actually the FBI report from every state showing the SA rates. And it's broken down to different types of areas. And most importantly, it shows how much of the area is actually reporting the data. In Alaska, 100% of the metropolitan area, 97% of the cities outside the metropolitan area, and 100% of the non-metropolitan area are all reporting. If you compare that to a place like Oregon, while Oregon is reporting in metropolitan areas, in non-metropolitan areas, only 79.1% are actually reporting. Now, this report actually has a whole bunch of different categories, not just SA. But SA is the biggest example of this. With SA specifically, unlike other types of crimes, there's a lot of the time a certain window in which you're allowed to report it. And in some states, they may not even take that report unless you supply proof of some kind, which means the areas where it's actually more dangerous are sometimes the most likely to have the lowest numbers of reporting. So with Alaska, it's very unlikely that they're actually the worst state in terms of SA, but that's difficult to prove. And while there are laws that have been passed that try to make this more mainstream and increase education and awareness, it's still not perfect. In fact, it's quite awful. And Congress introduces bills all the time that try to unionize these states into a standardized reporting process, but many of them don't see the light of day. But that's the reason that what's more important than voting is learning about the politician that you want to vote for, their ins and outs, what they stand for, what they say, what they actually believe in, and the types of laws they're willing to propose and vote for. But then, the second most important thing you can do, and the easiest thing that you can do, is vote. Are those two the only solutions? No, but they are the easiest, and they are some of the most important.